Uno momento. Hold on, I'm still doing work stuff. Balls indeed. Uh, and why the fuck am I banned in critics chat? Ooh, that sucks to suck. Sounds like someone got mad at you. Someone got mad at you. Sounds like definitely got mentally ill. Dude, like, man, I don't even want to talk about him, man. I legitimately, like, when I saw his name, I got, like, physically angry. Like, it pissed me off. I gotta try not scream so much, or, like, be as loud as I did yesterday, because, like, I killed my voice. I was just so fucking, I don't know. And, like, you know, it's critic stream. He's gonna do whatever he wants to do. I know he doesn't want to take it too seriously, and I'm like, but it does. I'm like, man, this motherfucker has mod powers, bro. Like, I don't know. It's just a weird. It's a weird vibe. You know what I mean? Anyway, but he ain't here though. That's one thing, man. Oh man. But yeah, he ain't here, bro. So just hang out, chill, vibe. Oh wait a minute. You know what? One second. Slash. Hold on. You should be unbanned from his chat now. I forgot I have mod powers too. I'm. If I get bored of this hunt, we'll do some resets. No promises though. We just got started. Still ban F. Fuck it. Not like I care. You should be unbanned. I did the thing. Yeah. It doesn't matter. I mean, I hate that mod abuse shit, man. Like, it drives me crazy. How are the volume levels today? I think I want to turn this down a bit. Dude, it's so annoying. It's just like so much shit. So much shit is on hold because I'm just waiting on this fucking keyboard. Like it's actually like kind of pissing me off now. Like I almost would have rather gone to like an Office Depot or a Best Buy or whatever and paid extra for a keyboard just to like not deal with this. You know what I mean? It was also like, you know, I can't blame the guy. I kind of bought something at a really awkward time. I bought it New Year's Day. And it's like Joe Schmo's not going to ship it out to me on New Year's. No one's working New Year's. So that was one of those things where I'm just like, man, but a whole ass fucking week for a used wireless keyboard. I'm just like, fuck me, man. If I get another shiny Provo Pass or Nose Pass, I'm gonna kill somebody. Even the Gligar around Gliscor haven't shined yet. Bro, my hands are fucking freezing. I just got back from walking the dog. Oh my god, dude. Like, I'm not a parent, obviously, but there are things that parents let their fucking kids do that I genuinely am like, dude, what the fuck? Um, like there was no attempt. So like I'm walking my dog, and this kid like bolts out of his house. Like, first of all, my dog is scared shitless like constantly. Like he is a nervous wreck. Like he still isn't fully comfortable with like me. You know what I mean? And this kid just comes running up to him, and immediately like he starts freaking out, and I'm just like, dude, like there was no attempt to stop that fucking kid. And he like reached for my dog, and I'm like, he's going to fucking bite you. But like I fucking like reeled him in because I'm just like, like I don't know what he's going to do. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what he's going to do. So I'm just like, and like it's weird. It's a weird situation because you're just like, am I the asshole for like telling the dad off? Because like I'm also not gonna yell at a kid, you know, like he doesn't know any better. Like he's like 5, maybe 6. Like it's a young kid. Like I'm not gonna fucking like, you know, it's like you don't get anywhere by screaming at a kid, especially if it isn't your own kid, you know. And I'm just like, dude, but like I'm just like forget. I'm just like like it was one of those things where like the best thing I could do is just go like forget it, like and just keep walking because I'm just like this dickhead's not gonna fucking listen. His kid's not gonna pay attention because his kid doesn't give a shit. He doesn't listen. And I'm like, I'm not gonna get anywhere by yelling at the dad, and the kid's just gonna get scared if I start fucking losing my shit at the dad. You know, like the thing is, it's just like the kid may be just a fucking straight up retard, but like that's not his fault. You know, and I don't want to be the guy who like loses my shit at his dad in front of a kid. I'm very conscientious of just like you should never argue in front of kids. Like you should never fight in front of kids. Like you should never do like anything like not okay in front of kids, you know? Like cuz it just fucks with their head. And I'm like this kid's already just got like no guidance whatsoever and me screaming at his dad is not going to get anywhere. But I'm just like this was like the closest like this kid has gotten to like he's gonna get bit by my dog, and like my dog is fairly tame. Like you have to do quite a bit to fucking get my dog to bite you, but like scaring the shit out of him is a really fucking good way to do it. It's the parents' job to teach their fucking kids not to do and ask first. Not this time. I was reading chat. But yeah, it's ridiculous. And like I just gave his dad this look of like, dude, are you serious? Like if your kid gets fucking bit, like I like that's the thing is that like if his kid gets fucking bit, I'm the bad guy. I have to deal with it. Like my dog, like there's a lot of things that can happen to my dog, you know, because your kid was fucking retarded. But like I think like I think his kid like picked up on like that my dog was like scared because he backed off. I don't know. There was a lot of things. I just got. I'm like, dude. Oh my god. Like it was like immediately like, oh my god. Okay, he is like in a full tilt sprint towards my dog. If it was my mom, oh my god. I'm glad it was me and not my mom, because like my mom is entering this age where she's like getting to be that Karen age. You know, like she just doesn't really care as much. So you know what I mean. She would have tore that motherfucker a new asshole. Like, oh my god. Like, I won't say like get in his face, but like she would have fucking said something. Like she would have been a little aggro on my guy. Was it like an iPad kid? It's a kid who hasn't been told no in a long time. That's kind of what that's the vibe I get from this kid. Like his parents have never told him like no, like don't do that. You know what I mean? Because like this kid just kind of does shit that will not age well. It's the same. Oh, it's the same kid that like started pissing in his front lawn at like 10 a.m. It's the same kid. So it's just like this kid is not raised right. That's the thing, and I'm like, dude, like again, I ain't a parent. I ain't a parent yet, but I'm pretty sure that I could raise my kid to, not do those things. But, that's him, not me, man. Like, also, like, the dad is, like, he's, like, scary as well as a pushover. He's, like, got that, like, I just got out of jail look. But he also has, like, that body language of just, like, whatever. You know what I mean? You know that type of person? Wait, I also got booted from Critics Discord too. Did definitely get powers in there too or something? No. Okay, so what's her fucking name? The the chick who ran the Discord kicked you. Deathly probably banned you from Twitch. But not the Discord. I don't even is he in the Discord? God, I fucking hope not. God damn it, I'm in streamer mode, so I can't see people's names. Nah, that chick also probably banned me from Twitch. Pretty sure definitely knows my hate campaign is a joke. It's hard to tell what he knows is a joke and what isn't, man. I wouldn't put money on it. Like, the whole reason this started was because of a joke. Dude, how is my throat already, like, getting killed? It's weird. It's been really, it's like, I feel like it's been really dry recently, but, like, so there's no point in my whole revolution. Oh, there's always a point. Oh, man. Viva la revolution. Eh. Oh man, my allergies are just kicking the hell out of me. I did mean to start. I woke up earlier and I was gonna start stream earlier, but I was like, you know what? This is just a good time to get like work stuff out of the way. So I was doing that, and then walking the dog. I hung out in Critic Stream for a little bit. Also, like, oh my god, I feel so bad for my dog because like, there's a few things he hates. He hates the mailman and like that kid, and yeah, the mail truck came around and that kid, like, oh my god, it was awful. It's only the mail truck. It's literally no other car. It's just the mail truck. I don't understand. Like he must have like that mail like there must have been like a mailman that like would fuck with him or something before we got him. It's like a little concerning because like he will like try and rip your arm off, like trying to like run away from that fucking mailman. Oh man. It's like I really love this song. I really hate screamo shit. I hate screamo shit when the vocalist actually has a really good singing voice. But I just wanted something that hit a little harder, like, cause like I listened to the acoustic version of this song like a lot, and it's so good. And then you're just like, you hear this one, you're just like, damn it, dude, like you're such a good singer. Why are you wasting it on screamo shit? That was like my big. That's like my big gripe with like like something like Slipknot, because I'm just like, bro, come on, you don't. I refuse to believe that there are people out there that are like into like, oh, I love screamo shit. It sounds so good. And it's just like, I'm like, have you heard the voices of like where the screamo's coming from? Like that shit's like fucking like ear butter. It's just so good. Uh, I honestly doubt Deathly banned me because he took what I said decently last time. And that chick was definitely holding a grudge. Yeah, you made her really fucking mad. You made her mad, bro. Like, I don't know what it is, man. Like, it's one of those things where, like, as a guy, it makes sense to me of just like, hey, if someone's like pushing your buttons, maybe stop talking to them. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem like that crazy of a concept to just go like, hey, this person's like really getting to you and it's over the internet. Are you really gonna like let this person like ruin your day? And they're just like, no, but I need to get the last word in. It's just like, no, you just leave. You just fucking walk away. Like It's one of those. It's like that bully mentality. It's like they're literally only fucking with you because you're giving them a reaction. Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, just if you don't give them a reaction, then they won't fuck with you. It's like I'm not saying women, but I'm just saying like if someone is obviously fucking with you, the one of the best things you can do is just not give them a reaction. Don't give them a reaction. Just don't do it. Because if you give them a reaction that they think is funny, forget about it. Forget it. For fucking get it. Like they'll never let you off. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like the whole like anything is just like anything online that I don't like, I'm just like, all right, later, out of here. Unless it's like a space where I have like control over what goes down. Like I'm just like, all right, later. It's just so much easier to not deal with it. Like all of like the deathly shit, I'm just like, okay, bye. Like you don't want to be here, fine. Like you don't have to be a part of this. No one's asking you to be here. But it's also like if you have that power on someone else's stream, you should not use that power to like mess with people because you don't like them. You know what I mean? Like the streamer should have final say in like who's banned and who isn't, and like if they're fucking with you or not. You know, it's like because like I genuinely like can't stand mod abuse. Like I really can't do it. Like it makes me like again. That was the whole reason I took Deathly's powers away is because he literally was like there was a new guy and he was literally just spam banning him, and I'm just like, dude, fucking stop. Like I said it multiple fucking times to stop doing that. He kept doing it like a fucking baby. And then I took his powers away, and he fucking, what did he do? He threw a fucking hissy fit. And I'm like, alright, fine, whatever. You want to be a baby about it, be a fucking baby about it. This is like more proof that you shouldn't have this power to begin with. The times I've messed with people is either because they've asked me to do it or because it was a bit funny at the time, which is fine. But it's just like it was literally like it was over the span of like 10 minutes. Like I'm like, dude, like you need to stop. And I said stop. I told them to fucking stop, like multiple times. That was the thing. Is like if you say stop or like the streamer says stop, fucking stop because like I'm just like all right, fine. Like you don't get mod powers anymore. Like it's that easy. Like my stream isn't big. It's like here's the thing. Is like my stream isn't big enough to the point where like I can just give anybody mod powers, right? Like it's not like a constant flow of chatter like a stream with like 50,000 viewers. It's like it's a very 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 small stream, and like people just kind of want to hang out and relax, man. And like spam banning is just not going to fucking help. Because at some point it definitely does not be, it doesn't become funnier. It's like it's like running out of, it's running a joke out till it's literally just not funny anymore. But it's like, okay, now, but like the butt of the joke is like someone who's here for like the first time and then they're gone forever. You know what I mean? Like all it does is hurt me. Like it's at mine and their expense. You just have mods because of bots and having us do a bit of random shit here and there. Exactly. Like if someone's being like actually like retarded, like yeah, ban them, get rid of them. Like people who spam links, people who fucking like spam in general. Like that's why there's a timeout feature, you know? Like you don't have to ban them right away. Like I've done that to Reezy a few times. It's just like just time them out, man. But it was like full on, like that was the thing. It was like they weren't timeouts; they were full on bans, and I'm like, dude, seriously? Craig didn't even know I was banned. Oh, I don't doubt that. Oh, I don't doubt that even for a minute. Dude, he doesn't even know how many people watch his stream at one time, let alone, and I don't think he realized how many followers he has. Like he sees an alert and acknowledges it. I don't even, honestly, if it wasn't for the text to speech, he wouldn't even look at chat. Which is totally fine. Like it's a full on vibe. Oh, 100%. And more power, all the power to him. Like, I actually like reading chat. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, I need to pull out one of my old tablets or something and, like, use that as, like, a chat monitor because, like, having to, like, constantly, like, you know, like, look over your... it's like I'm literally looking over my shoulder to read chat and it's getting, like, annoying. If it's on the screen I'm using to play Pokemon on, it's a bit better, but most of the time I'm just looking over my shoulder. First world problems. You just put your phone in your eyesight for chat. I don't want to use my phone though. You know, like I don't want to wear it out more than like, because the thing about chat is that even with like the stream being paused, like your device gets really hot, like really hot. Because I've done it. Oh, okay, that one got me. All right, fuck you. But like, I've done it before, and like my phone got really hot, and it was like a concerning amount of heat. And I'm like, I don't want to do this for a prolonged period of time. But I have like a shitty old tablet that I literally just never use for anything. I hope it can handle chat. You know, like I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, I don't know. I've also thought about just getting like a shit, like really small portable TV to hook this computer into. so that I can have a constant monitor feed of chat and like of stream shit. But nothing happens till that fucking keyboard gets here. Ooh, oh my god, I love it. I love that like my entire setup is on hold because of one thing. One fucking thing. Because like without that keyboard, like I can't like manage shit the way I need it to be managed because like I don't want to keep stealing my mom's keyboard for her work computer. And we don't have another keyboard. So I'm like, fuck. It's so annoying. And I'm like, I'm so spoiled. Dude, I am so spoiled by fucking Amazon. Because, like, Amazon's, like, here yesterday. You know, it's here next day. Like, super, super, super fast. But eBay is, like, you actually have to fucking wait. You have to wait for a real person on the other end to buy, to go to the post office and, like, send out orders. Like, fuck, man. That fucking blows, dude. You were never mod. Wait. Oh, it's because I timed you out. It was because I timed you out the other day. Damn. That's what you get. Maybe he'll get his powers back. Maybe he won't. I don't know. Am I feeling like a wrathful god today? I quit being a Jorts viewer. How would you keep me informed about your Miata, huh? You're never allowed to leave. You're not informed. Wow. That hurts. You think you know a guy. Did you know I'm getting an N-type kit? No, because you never told me. Well, I know now. A lot of good that's going to do when it digs into the ground and rips the front bumper off. No more rear fenders. No more rear bumper. Shit, the exhaust's already hanging off. It's an aero kit. What kind of aero are you going to be doing? You're going to put it into a ditch. It's the kit from Initial D. Put it into a ditch. Did it come with a hardtop? I can't remember. Did it come with a hardtop, or are you going to have to buy one? No. Unfortunate. How much are hardtops where you are? Because seeing as the car was $3,500, the hardtop's should be about the same price, if not a little less. Like, dude, even off-brand hard tops. Like, even off-brand Miata hard tops are still worth like 1,500 bucks. Like, they are so expensive. Y'all are just wasting this shit out there. You guys need to be importing that shit to America and taking our money. Like, on God. Like, what are you doing putting that shit on your real car? Like, you should just send that shit to us and make like $1,000 and then do whatever you want with it. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, it's like, have your toy. That's fine. Have your toy, but you buy two hard tops, put one of them on your car, and then ship the other one to America because some idiot out here will pay $2,000 plus shipping to have it. Seriously. There's so many people in America that are trying to buy Miata hardtops to the point where they're 3D printing their own. They don't look half bad though, to be fair. Convert it to gold. Who cares? It would be worth more here than it is over there. Bro, if I were you, I would just start doing an export business. Like, honestly, like, it would be the easiest money you'd ever make. If car prices were like where they are where you are for me, I would have had multiple cars by now. Multiple. A full car. I'm not even kidding. A full carbon hardtop for a Miata that's like in an OEM style is like $3,500. It's the same price as the car you bought. They're so expensive. Yes! Oh, it's better than the Gliscor. Oh, it's better than the Gliscor. Oh, that's better than the Gliscor. Oh, that is so much fucking better than the Gliscor. Saving multiple times. Oh, that is so much fucking better. That is so much better than the Gliscor. Oh, hey, big fella. Let's fucking go, dude. Ah! 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 I love him. Oh, I love him so much. Oh my god, I'm actually so happy. I want it. Oh. Of all the shiny alphas, that one's up there. Like, that one is really up there. Phase 9. Phase 9 now. Oh. Oh, to think we could have missed it. Oh, to think we could have missed it. Oh, that makes me so fucking happy. Oh, that makes me so fucking happy, dude. Oh my god. Each time you get a shiny alpha, add another alpha to my route. Oh, fuck you, Gliscor. You're a nerd. Oh my god. I know. I will save. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save. Oh. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I love him so much. Oh my god. Yes! Ah, you beautiful, beautiful bastard. Get out of here, God. Yes! And we'll put him next to the other. Is that one bigger? Is the normal one bigger than the shiny one? Oh, I love them so much. Oh, I love them so much. Ah. Oh, look at this. Oh, I love it. I am so happy. I'm so fucking happy. Stop trying to talk to me. So now we have Heracross, Rhyperior, Probopass. We have 2 Probopasses and Mamoswine. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my god! I mean, you say drats when you fuck up. You got a shiny. We just got a shiny. We got a shiny Alpha Electivire. Look at my boys! Look at them just hanging out. Mamoswine always looks like he just wants to fucking kill me. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy. I love Heracross. Look at him. Look at my boy. Oh, oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so awesome. Change that guy's color. Look at him. 10'8", 660 pounds. Oh, I love it. I love it. I'm so fucking happy, dude. I low key. I don't think I was very low key about it, but I wanted. Hey, you be nice. Hey, you be nice. A fella is lacking mod. That he is. He might have it at the end of stream today. I don't know. Am I feeling merciful? That's the better question. I'm gonna save one more time. I'm still gonna run over here, cause fuck it. Like, what if I get another one? Look at him all normal and shit now. Uh. Doesn't sound familiar to me. It's your local IP address. That's your address. Breezy, you just gave him your location. Why did you do that? That's your street address. Why are you giving him your information, bro? It's the internet. You don't know who's on the other end. Hashtags to your neighbors sound familiar. Oh, dude. The other thing that's gonna be really nice when the new computer is up, is that I can borrow games on stream. So if there's a game that we want and it's available to get in the middle of stream, I can borrow it. Of course, I'll give it back. That's the whole point of borrowing. No one can stop me. I'm about to yay high. About that size. You're about yay high. Got a mom, a dad, even. You're male or female, that I know. Yeah, I'm dialing her in. I've almost got you locked down. You live somewhere on this planet right now. Ooh. Life scores. Still not fucking shiny. Yeah. George was there. Just look at him. Went where? I went somewhere. Went to your mom's house. Hey, hear me out. You could so easily include Alpha Steelix in your route. It's just off to the side of Gliscor. Did you bet on the flight logs? I don't know what's going on. Fuck it, we'll throw another Alpha into the rotation. It's only going to take another minute. I'm going to end up doing all the Alphas on this map at some point. People bet on whose names were there. Oh, God. Well, if you guessed Muhammad, you'd have like an 80% chance of fucking getting one of them. I think it was Bill Clinton was there 36 times with unnamed female passengers. Oh, you're talking about the Epstein logs. Alright, where's Steelix? Pretty sure a lot of British big pollution guys, people are on that list. I don't think they released enough names, personally. I think the funniest and most shocking one is still Stephen Hawking. Have you seen the transcript for what he liked to do? DM Steelix to you. You were on it 4 times with 7 unnamed male passengers. Oh man. All right, Mega Steelix is in the rotation. Also saw somewhere that the Israel Prime Minister went there. Bro, everyone fucking went there. Dude, we will never know for sure how many people were actually there. Like, it's such a big fucking, like, locked up thing. There are too many government officials and big name people who are, like, really threatened to have their whole livelihoods destroyed. So, uh-huh. Put them on the list, bro. Put them on the list. It's one of those things where, like, the list is semi-small, but it's also just, like... It's also, like, you could still guess who was on the list. You know what I mean? Like, any major fucking, like, political leader or political anything could have gone there. It's so easy not to just, like... I really do struggle to like go like it's just like how depraved are you to the point where like I need to get my sick thrills at a private island and I'm just like I just get really lost, bro. I'm just like flying a bird takes concentration. Dude, you had to be there. It was a movie. Realistically, all the big people will be there, just not the actual people who really run stuff. They'll be off the list. It's one of those things where it's just like the Jeffrey Epstein shit is just like the biggest thing like that in our lifetime so far that we'll experience. You know what I mean? Like people really, really don't like as far as like conspiracies. Like this is the conspiracy era, like 2000s to like whenever this ends, right? Like President's names will show up, but Shaka Shaka from the Wizard Oni gang will be kept hidden. Why would he need a temple like dead ass? Like, dude, like we're in the conspiracy era, and I'm all for it. I am all for it. The conspiracy era is so funny because it's just like I feel like in my lifetime, right? In my lifetime, that they will just like the CIA will just go like, yeah, 9/11 was an inside job. You were right. 9/11 was an inside job. Here it is. Because the reason I'm taking that stance is because they did that with the Kennedy assassination. Like they did that like last year. They were like, "Oh yeah, the Kennedy assassination was a CIA psyop." Like and it was just one of those things where you're just like, "Oh shit, man, that's crazy." I'm all for it. It's giving slave. I'll just say at the moment lying about that too. At this point, like, society is so numb. It's just genuinely so numb to just, like, too much information that we just don't give a shit anymore. We really don't. Like, remember when like the U.S. government said like there are real unidentified flying objects that we have no idea what they are or how they work? Like, and they're like they could be alien, right? People like were just like, yeah, crazy. They're just like crazy, man. When's the cost of living gonna go down? That's what people really care about. It's just like the thing that really pisses me off is that like um wow, $2 trillion went missing on September 10th. Wonder what's gonna happen tomorrow. Or that the owner of the World Trade Center like got a massive multi-billion-dollar settlement or like insurance claim on the towers for themselves, and he just so happened to miss his daily. He would go. Okay, this is the thing about it is that like the owner of the Twin Towers, he had a daily routine of he would always go to the rooftop restaurant in the World Trade Center, and he just so conveniently to sleep in on September 11th. Why would he do that? Like, he went there every day. I don't know. It's so fun. I love conspiracy theories because it's just like who knows what else is out there, you know? Like what else are people hiding? And like those are just American conspiracy theories. Like what? Like I'm sure other countries like have their own fucking like skeleton in their closet. Like I mean, good lord. I mean, like look at Germany's history. We still don't even know what the Nazis were fully up to. I see you just feel crazy talking to yourself for multiple hours a day, for multiple days a week, chatting. True. Now, George, the real thing is that if the owner was alerted and was trusted with that info, who really is he? Like, why was he trusted? Dude, I know, it's so fun. It just keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. The rabbit hole never ends. When do we just admit that Alex Jones is always right? Like, that dude's a fucking nut. Ligar number fucking 5. Let's go. I gotta be honest, I'm in the CIA. Alright, what color is my underwear? You're not wearing any. You got lucky. If I just disappear without saying goodnight, I'm getting whipped by my dad. Yeah! Hi, critic. Hi, Kevin. We got a shiny Alpha Electivire. You're so happy for me. Everybody gets a smooch. Oh. You got the fire G-string, my guy. Hey, man, they're comfy. Free herpes for everyone. Yay! Yay! We live for it. Like I said, you might get it back at the end of the stream if you're a good boy. I'm gonna get every fucking alpha shiny except for Gligar or Gliscor, whichever one comes first. I'm just not. We're not gonna get the one we're shooting for. We're just not. We're not going to do it. I don't know why. I just have that fucking stupid gut feeling. Bro, I really killed my throat when I yelled about fucking Electivire. Night, everyone. Way. 750 right here. He called it. He's hitting the moon shot. I don't know why. I really want a shiny Alpha Chimecho. I just want more Alpha Shinies. I need them to be special. Come on. Of course not. It ain't it, bro. It ain't it. It just ain't it. I don't know what it is. It just hates me. Gligar? Of course not. No, 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 no. My boy Stantler, or Weird Year, that's his fucking name, just loves to throw himself off mountains. Ooh-wee. This is literally just going to turn into me just going like, we're really just going to go after all the shinies, huh? Like, all the shiny alphas. That's just what we're going to do. Because what's near Steelix? Is Goodra nearby? I feel like Goodra's nearby. That's what I thought. Ooh-wee. Alright, maybe we'll throw Goodra into the rotation too, because why not? Everyone gets a piece. Honestly, as long as it isn't another Probopass, I don't really care. $751. Full team of Alpha Shiny Probopass is your future. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I know all too well. Fucking Hippopotas. I think Goodra might be too much of a schlep out of the way. Yeah, Gujar's a bit too far out of the way. Ah! More shiny, more. I really want. Okay, like now. Okay, now that we already got fucking. God damn, man. Now that we have Electivire, the next one I really like. The one I actually really want is Alpha Torterra. Like I want that really bad. They're no. Also, no more I have three. I have three shiny Glygars. I don't need any more. Unless it's an alpha, then it's fine. Oh. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, right. Come on, big lizard. Big snake. Lizard, yes. Oh, we're just getting our fun in before oh, before we go back to resets. Woo, yeah. I love it. I love resets. And I went to the wrong place. Why am I so sleepy? I got a great night's sleep. Jump. The only Pokemon that I will never get sick of getting shinies is like Electabuzz, Elekid, Electivire. Like, I don't care how mid their shinies are because I know how mid their shinies are. But I just like him. He's my boy. Dude, you know what I really wish I wish I could build like my dream team. Like I wish I could get a shiny Alpha Nidoking. Ugh. That'd be so cool. I love You know what they should make for the Switch? They should make a fucking a card reader for like Game Boy games and DS games. Probably Game Boy games. That'd be better. But how would they be able to charge you all those fucking monthly fees? It's so frustrating because that's what they did on the goddamn stupid GameCube. That's what it's called. You could play GBA games on the fucking GameCube. Or was it the Super Nintendo? No, it was the GameCube, right? Like, you could literally get an attachment for the GameCube that played fucking Game Boy games. Like, when everything wasn't just, like, subscriptions. I mean, yeah, like, all they have to do is make them bigger. But, you know, fucking Game Freak is, like, the laziest company on the goddamn planet, so who knows? Like, they refuse to innovate. They refuse. It took so long. It took so fucking long for them to give us, like, air quotes, open world with Legends Arceus. And it's not even open world. It's open playground. They really should port older games to Switch, especially the Pokemon games. Yeah, they're not going to do that. The Pokemon games make way too much money. It's weird, because it's like they won't do it because they make too much money, and they totally should do it because they make so much money. It's so backwards. You're just like, I don't know, like, are they going to do it? Will they not do it? Like, but it's like, it's also just like, their resources, like, they just don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, they did that with the Nintendo shop. They did that with Soul Silver. And like, it was like $10, and like, people loved it. And I'm like, bro, just fucking do that again. Please. Please, just do that again. It's not that difficult, for fuck's sake. I have no idea how difficult it is or isn't, but I imagine, like, you have the manpower, you absolutely have the money. Like, seriously, like, Game Freak is, like, I refuse to believe that they're just this lazy, you know what I mean? Like, the voice acting, fine. It's like, oh, you want to keep the charm. You want to keep the charm of like, your stupid text-to-speech? Fine, keep it. I don't care. Keep it. But it's just like, dude, like, you need, like, that's the thing about any company, man, is like, you need to keep fucking innovating. It gets stale after a while. It's just like the amount of fucking, like, arm twisting we had to do to get open world. And they're like, oh, it's limited by the hardware of the Switch. And I'm like, they have Genshin Impact running on iPhones. Like, you can run Pokemon on the Switch. It's like, it's these fucking Pokemon fanboys who just, like, insist that they're just, like, they're incapable of making innovations with the things they have. And I'm like, that is so not true. That is complete garbage. It's just like, they don't want to do it. It's like, I don't know, like, who's, like, high up is, like, telling them what to and not to do. But one of the things they don't want to fucking do is, like, use the, like, optimization. Why do I sound like the bad guy here? I killed a play Pokemon Crystal just for Celebi. A lot of people would. A lot of fucking people would. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I want to know, like, is it Nintendo? Is it fucking Game Freak themselves? Like, who is making the decision to just be fucking lazy, bro? Like, dead ass. Like, who is making that decision? Like, for God's sakes, there's voice acting in Zelda now, you know? Like, it's not a lot, but it's enough. It gets the point across. It gets the plot moving. It gets all those fucking, like, gears turning and shit. Right? And you're telling me, like, oh, they don't have the money. Dude, Pokemon is, like, in the top 10 biggest franchises ever. Not in the world, ever. To ever exist. Like, for fuck's sake, man. I don't know what I hate more, the laziness of Game Freak or Nintendo, or the people who defend the laziness. Because I'm just like, dude, jump off a bridge. Like, they can, like, how big is the team that works on fucking Pokemon? Like, it feels like it's puny. Because they had to outsource. They outsourced. They fucking outsourced work for BDSP. Because they couldn't be bothered to make it. Because they were like, oh, we're working on Legends Arceus. And I'm like, this is the most polished Pokemon game they have ever released. Ever. It runs the best. It feels the best. It's still a little rough around the edges. It's the best of the worst. And like honestly, dude, that's high praise for a Pokemon game. And it may sound like I hate Pokemon. No, I love this shit. I love it. I've been playing it since I was like 7. Like the thing I hate about it is just that I don't like the laziness. Just keep innovating, keep doing cool shit. Like like there's so many like fucking like ports of Pokemon like on PC now that are like 10 times fucking better than the actual game. There's Pokemon MMOs, right? Like I would love a fucking Pokemon MMO, like an official Pokemon. Think about that, an official Pokemon MMO, and it's I don't even care if it's in its 2D sprite or 3D form. I don't care. I like, dude, it would be huge, huge, bro. Like for God's sake, look at look at what they did with Pokemon Unite. It's literally just a League of Legends clone. That's all it is. We need Pal World. It's like Pal World is just capitalizing on the fucking goofiness and stupidity of Pokemon. And good, it should. But it's just like it doesn't seem like a difficult thing to me to like be the idea man at like Game Freak or Nintendo or whatever the fuck. It's just like, hey, what if we copied World of Warcraft, but we did it with Pokemon? Like, it worked with Unite. Pokemon Unite runs pretty fucking good. It's literally just League of Legends with a Pokemon skin over it. And it's just like, they have like these super high texture, detailed fucking 3D sprites. Oh yeah, it's 2024 and they plan the release days in January for Pal World. Oh my god, that's right. Fuck, man. But it's just like the thing they don't like spread out their like I just don't understand like I just think it's fucking ridiculous. Just please, like, it doesn't even need to be on. It's like it could. Okay, Nintendo needs to do a lot of shit. Let's just be real. Nintendo needs to do like an absolute like. The thing about Nintendo that I really hate is that they have seniority. Like they've been around. They've been around longer than PlayStation and Xbox. And they've been around longer than PC. Like they have like that, like they're just grandfathered in to just be like, we're Nintendo, we literally can't do anything wrong. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't sit on your pile of fucking money and just think, oh, we're just gonna do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. I appreciate the fuck out of the fact that Nintendo will innovate consoles. I respect that. I really, really do. Nintendo has like innovated every single console they've made, right? But like the Switch was the best one. The Switch is the best new console they've made. But it's also it came out in 2018. It's 2024. 2024, man. It needs a refresh. Really, and I'm not talking about like an OLED screen. It needs new internals like really badly. Like, it is getting left behind when it comes to hardware. Like, it's now, like, the equivalent of, like, a glorified tablet. And, like... And, like... The thing is, it's just, like... The Nintendo UI is good, but it leaves a lot to be desired, you know? Like, I think the Wii UI was a lot better. And it felt a lot more fun. It felt like a lot more personalized to the user. This is just like white screen and like what apps you use recently, right? PlayStation ported a lot of PS4 games to the PS5, but they also went the same way that fucking Microsoft did, and they put their fucking backwards compatible games behind like some either stupid paywall or they just straight up said we can't do it. Like that's literally the whole point of these consoles now, is because there are people like me who want to play the old shit on new hardware. Because my 360 is like, it's dying, dude. Like, it doesn't run very good anymore. It's got a hard drive in it. It's not, you know what I mean? It's just not, it's like watching like your grandparent get older. You know, it's like literally watching somebody you care about get fucking older. And it's the same thing with the Xbox One. Like, at some point, the Xbox One is just going to be it already is, like, completely outdated, right? It has 20, and, like, I remember back in 2013 when that thing was new. That thing was mind-blowing, right? Like, that thing was mind-blowing what it could do. But it's like, dude, we live in a world of 4K gaming now at 60 FPS. It's an insane fucking bar to reach. And it's just like, Nintendo is just like, okay, we have a mobile tablet, and it's like, they started and have, like, other than the Steam Deck, other than the fucking Steam Deck, they have mastered mobile gaming, right? They have mastered it. Like, the Steam Deck's in its own fucking category, right? That is a mobile computer. Like, that thing is, like, it's incredible what Valve has done with the Steam Deck. It really is. But it's just like, I don't want a Steam Deck, you know? I don't want a fucking Steam Deck. I don't want, like, that's just me though. Like, I don't want a fucking Steam Deck. I don't want all the games that I know would play better on my computer on a handheld. Like, I don't need the handheld part. I know there's a lot of people. There are a lot of people that love handheld gaming, and I guess I'm the outlier because I don't really care that much. But I just want, I want better hardware for my Switch. I don't want new screen. I don't want a new OLED screen because it's just the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same fucking thing with a different screen. And it's just like, you can, if you are really desperate enough, you can DIY an OLED screen. You can. It won't run as good as an official Nintendo OLED Switch, but you can do it. Imagine if the Switch had the Steam Deck specs. I think that's what's gonna happen with the revision of the Switch. Okay, here's how they nail it, right? This is what they do. This is what they do. They release a new Steam Deck, or not a new Steam Deck. They release a new Nintendo Switch with like updated internals, like either around or just slightly below the Steam Deck, right? Just kind of around like the base. Price it at $400, right? And make it so that you can use the original dock. Seriously, make it so like the dock doesn't get outdated and your controllers don't get outdated. Don't get rid of that. Don't get rid of things that work. Because like that's the thing, is that like if you get a new Nintendo Switch and it doesn't have the dock, you run the risk of it bricking, which is just a total nightmare within itself. Make it so that the original dock works. Because I know it's just a cheap piece of fucking plastic with a board in it, but it saves counter space, you know? Like, it doesn't make the dock obsolete. Because that's the thing, is that the second that dock becomes obsolete, it's garbage. You know? It's just garbage. Make a new Switch that fits the original dock. Make the controllers fit the new one. That's the other thing. Like, the controllers for the Switch leave a lot to be desired. Let's be real. They do. They leave a lot to be desired. The thumbsticks kind of suck. They're a little too small. But that's the form factor. Leave it. Make them fit. Make them fit. Like, the only thing that should change is, like, the actual, like, console part. Keep it the same size. Keep it, like, the exact same fucking size. Just make sure all the old shit still works. Because that's something that Nintendo actually really does really well. Because they make their old shit work on the new shit. Keep doing that. I still fucking hate the Switch only has 20 gigabytes of inbuilt memory. But here's the thing: is that it's locked into the time. Is that 20 gigs of memory on Flash, like 20 gigs of Flash memory in 2018 is still pretty good for something that small. Like, dude, seriously, it's just a little bit bigger than my phone. Think about that. Like, and it only cost like $300. Like that was the thing, is that the Switch was like very competitively priced. It was $300. Like my phone has 200 gigs, right? But this is a fucking $700 phone. This is like an iPhone. This is like an iPhone competitor, right? I don't want. It's like a lot of the price for like these consoles comes from like storage. Like seriously, like dude, a 1 terabyte a flash card or whatever, a branded flash card from Nintendo, like only costs like $60, like $50, maybe 100 at most. Like it's it's like, and they didn't release that immediately either. Like it took a while. Like we only recently got 1 terabyte SD cards. Like, but the thing is that like the storage is really expensive. Like functional, good storage is really expensive. Like, and that works like consistently. But it's like also like you look at games like Mortal Kombat, right? Why was that game ported to the Switch? I think it was ported to the Switch as a joke because like they wanted to push those internals to their breaking point. Like that was 100% like the reason behind it. Seriously. Because like it really shows the weak points of the Switch. It can only run at 30 FPS and like everything looked like rendered garbage. Like even look at Fortnite, dude. Like it looks like shit on the Switch. It does. It really does. And like we can now, like dude, like the OLED Steam Deck, man. Like that thing is fucking insanely powerful. Like insanely powerful. Quick question: how much do new gen consoles cost in America now? Oh, dude, after Christmas? Hold on, let me look. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna go to Amazon first. PS5. A PS5 is $500 with Spider-Man 2. Setting up. And that's with the disc drive. That's with the disc drive, by the way. Hold on, let me look at Best Buy. Says it's like a sex that's bringing me down. Yeah, PS5s now are like $500. Uh, and then the PS5 Slim is 400 or 450. Xbox. Yeah, the Xbox is the same. And then the Series S is 300. But factually speaking, the PS5 is better. It just is. I was an Xbox hardcore fanboy forever, but the Series X can't hold a fucking candle to the PlayStation. It just can't. Yeah, it's gotten really good. Prices have gotten very competitive. Like that was like the whole reason that like Aiden was able to get his dad a PS5 for Christmas. Seriously, is just like they've come down a substantial amount. I remember there was a like they were selling for double sticker when they first came out. They were selling for $1,000 if you really wanted one. Bro, someone's selling a 2008 Switch for 270 bucks where I'm at. Oh my god. But if it's 2018, you can mod it. If it's like an original Switch, that's the only thing, is that they actually like kind of are more valuable. Is because you can mod them. Those are the ones you can mod. I can't mod mine because mine's like a 2019. I don't remember when I got my Switch, but like you can check the serial number. But yeah, the Switch, like, but like, okay, like think about the Steam Deck, right? The Steam Deck is as powerful. Get that? It is as powerful as like an Xbox Series X or a PlayStation 5. It can run the same games. It can run the same. I think they're actually no. They're a little less powerful because they can't run 4K. But most games can't run in 4K regardless. Like it won't matter. And it runs it smoothly at around 600 bucks. Like that's insane. Like it's like, oh, you can have the PS5 or another PS5 that literally fits in your hand. Like, are you serious? Like, and it can output video to a screen, and the screen can upscale it to 4K. Like that's crazy, dude. Like in our lifetime, like we're going to see technology get so compact, so powerful. Like we could, like I struggle to like wrap my fucking head around it. Like genuinely. Like when they showed that the iPhone, like the most recent iPhone, can run Resident Evil Remastered. Resident Evil 4 Remastered. Like that is a brand new AAA game. Seamlessly at 60 FPS on a phone. A cell phone. Like and Apple's starting to take notice at the gaming industry because they're trying to make it easier for developers to port shit to Mac. Like holy shit, dude. Like it's almost, it's like legitimately like almost inconceivable like how much like shit's like going crazy like tech wise. Like we're and to an extent we're still only scratching the surface. Like every day like something new has come out. Like when I was like whenever I watch like LTT and they show off like this new piece of tech, you're just like, even if it's a TV or something, like something super basic, you're just like, wow. Like that's crazy. That is fucking crazy. Like one of the more recent videos he did, he had a 115-inch 4K TV. 150, like if you cut that up into 4 individual screens, that would be 55 inches per screen. This TV that I am using as fucking chat and everything in between, this is a 55-inch TV. This is a fucking 55-inch TV. So like, dude, seriously, like I like it's about the size of this wall, or like the wall behind my bed. Like that's how fucking big it is. Like, and it is just like, you're just like, holy shit. And it was okay, so like it was $13,000, right? Which sounds like a lot, and it is a lot of money. Like that's a car, like, you know, that's a used fucking car. But the thing that makes it incredible is that like there is nothing you can buy in America that comes close to that. The closest thing you can get is the multi-panel Samsung thing that isn't a TV. It's multiple panels that are 4K that link together that can be over 115 inches, right? It's 100. I think it's 120 inches in total, like for the Samsung wall. It's $214,000 for 5 extra inches. It's $200,000 more. Like, which is why people get projectors and shit. But even like the best projectors are almost completely washed out if you have any light any light whatsoever in the same room as the projector, it'll be washed out. It'll have glare. Like they're like unless you get like a fucking cinema grade like movie projector that is like in movie theaters for like 100 grand, like it will never be good. It'll never be better than a TV. It just won't be. Like a 4K TV will run circles around a projector. The only thing a projector has is the size it can be projected at. And the other thing is that it'll never be perfect. You will never have a perfect image with a projector. You can line it up as good as you could possibly do it, and it'll never be perfect. That's the downside of projectors. And like as we get older, like dude, we're gonna get into a time period where like 115 inch for a TV is like, I think that's the limit for like a TV. Like I actually, you know, I don't know. There's gonna be people out there who really do want more, but like 115 inches, 4K, like smart TV, that like oh my god, that's our future. Like next step is OLED, making it an OLED 4K because it's an LCD panel. Cheapest PS5 I can find here is Blu-ray for like 430 euros. Oh man. Like it's nuts. It is nuts like what people like what like tech companies are doing. Like I'm like, dude, like every component in my gaming rig, in my streaming rig as of right now is completely outdated. The power supply is outdated. The graphics card's outdated. The CPU, which I bought new, is outdated. The RAM is beyond outdated. The motherboard is outdated. The case it's in is outdated. Everything about it is outdated. It is crazy. But I think what I'm gonna do next is that like when I do my next upgrade, unless Nvidia gets their shit together with graphics cards, and I don't think they will. I really don't think they're going to. I could be wrong though, cause I don't know, man. Nvidia is not really focusing on the gaming space anymore. Graphics cards. It's probably gonna be a full AMD rig. It's so frustrating because it's just like. Because I like I like my Intel thing. Like, I really want EVGA to partner with another fucking cards. I don't care if it's an Intel card. I don't care if it's an AMD card. I just want EVGA to make fucking graphics cards again. Whatever EVGA makes, I'll buy it. Like, I just don't care. I just want it to have an EVGA logo on it. Dude, seriously, like... I have never had such seamless flow of integration than EVGA shit. Their customer support is second to none. They're so good. They're so good, and it sucks that they don't make fucking graphics cards anymore. Ugh. Like, seriously, like, the reason, like they said in a press release, that the reason that they're not choosing like a board partner yet for graphics cards is because they need to be able to innovate the card. And I respect it so much. But it's just like, it's so hard to convince a board manufacturer to like, no, you can't open and fuck with our product. Like in the early 2000s and early 2010s, like that was something that was so common, is that like you would have all of these companies like trying to make these cards better for the consumer, but now they just don't do it anymore, and it's just like the only person who takes a hit really is the consumer. I can honestly be cheaper for me to order a PS5 from anywhere else than buy new. Like that's gross. Like dude, dude, imagine an EVGA and like AMD card. hell, even an Intel card, like I don't like Intel is getting like they're getting better. Intel's getting better. They're still a little behind, but they have a lot of catch up to do, so it's a little forgivable. But Intel's getting there, man. Like the Arc cards are fairly competitively priced. I don't know how like competitive they are. Like they were a little. The last time I saw benchmarks of them, they were a little rough, but that doesn't mean they're not working on. They get active updates, so as long as they don't get dropped by Intel, like they should be okay. But AMD, man, oh, AMD is just gonna be completely uncontested. They're just going. They are genuinely just gonna be completely uncontested. There's nothing anyone can do about it. Like compare like a top brand, like a top AMD card. What is it? The 7600 versus the 4090. The 7600 is better. It is. It is. It's a better card. The 4090 sucks. It's too. It's. I don't know. Like the 40 series cards are just kind of jokes. Like they should be like miles better than a 30 series card, but they're not. And you're like, why aren't they better? No one has a good answer for it, which is like really disappointing. Like that's the thing. That's the one of the biggest reasons that a lot of like like there's a lot of like people who are just sick of AMD or Nvidia's shit because it just doesn't feel like they care anymore. And let's be real, they don't. They don't care. The gaming space makes up such a small portion of their overall sales. Like, of course they don't give a shit. Like, they might get back into making CPUs. Like they do that for servers. Like, who knows what they're gonna do? Like, it's kind of nuts. Like, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. Like, in the next like 5 to 10 years, I don't know what kind of tech is coming out. A lot of Nvidia sales are for servers. Almost all of them are, because they're huge in the server space. Like, and I'm just like, man. What I love about AMD is they do it all. They do gaming, they do servers, they do workstations, they do everything. They do everything, and they do it well. Like, I really think the next rig I'm gonna build, like for like gaming, my everything computer is gonna be an AMD. Like, it's gonna be full AMD. Because at this point it just makes more sense. Like, um, like Intel CPUs, they're not bad, but it just feels like AMD cares more. Remember when there was all that talk of a chip crisis? Yeah. God, that was a weird fucking time. Ugh. It's just like I just want like the things that are in my computer, the people who make the shit in my computer, I just want them to care. That's all I want. Like, I just am like the thing with Intel is that Intel's weird. Like, Intel is just in this weird median like middle ground where like their CPUs are like they're good, they're really good, except the 13900K was weird because like no one could get it to perform like optimally at any given point. But the 1400, I don't know what's going on with that, but I hope they fixed the things that were wrong with the 1300. Like, they still make good server CPUs. Like, that's the other thing. It's just hard to say. Like, I don't know, man. Nowadays, any company that can make a comparable product to the big monopolies, but actually cares, will just sweep the market. Oh, 100%. That's why AMD does so well. That is genuinely why AMD does as good as they do. It's like the reason Nvidia was as good as they were, it wasn't because they gave a shit. It was just because like they just made good shit. They made amazing shit. And they still do. I mean, they still do. They still make amazing stuff. But like I want more, you know? Like there's more to be desired. Like I low-key wish this computer was set up for an AMD set. But the thing is that at the time when I was building this computer, um it didn't the AMD comparison to Intel, like 12th gen to whatever fucking AMD thing was. Wait, did I just hear something sparkle? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Shit, I can't tell. Oh, I think it was I think it was a Pokemon using a move on me. I think that's what it was. It was like that phantom sound, like the phantom buzzer that you think your phone went off, but it didn't. But but yeah, like at the time, man, fucking there were like AMD chips were they weren't even that like the thing is like they weren't even that much cheaper than Intel ones. Actually, I think they were a little more expensive. Up, Aiden's home again today. My finger is like super itchy. But like now, like oh my god, like it's crazy how fast like processors drop in value. It's amazing. It's my favorite thing ever. Like tech anything dropping in value when the new thing comes out is just so good. Like if I look up like a 1300K right now, like how much are they? Like 400 bucks, 500 bucks, you know. trying to multitask. A 13th gen i7 is like $300. A, yeah, 14th gen i9 is 600. Holy shit. But that's I'm looking on Best Buy. I'm not looking on Amazon or anything. 12th gen i5s. Like, good God. A 14th gen i9 is only $30 more than a 13th gen i9. Like, that's nuts, dude. It's like they drop in value every day. Like, every day they just fall a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And then if you get a KF, like, it doesn't have any video drivers, but it's just like, what are their ARC cards like? What was it? The A750 or was it the A790? That's like their good card. ASRock. Oh, so the best one is like an A770. Yeah, the only people like making Intel cards is ASRock. Oh. What about AMD? Hold on. Now I'm looking at fucking computer parts. So a 7900 is $800, but that's like the 4090 equivalent. 24 gigs of DDR6 Holy shit, dude. Man. Yeah, this thing just runs circles around my stuff. Like, I have a 3080. It's 12 gigabytes of VRAM. That's crazy, dude. Like, that is actually fucking crazy. Like, it runs circles around my 3080. And it's cheaper. It was cheap. Like, I paid sticker for my 3080 back when, like, EVGA was doing their clear out. Um, I got mine for like $650. Like, and I was stealing it, man. Again, AMD fucking uncomparable. Because like a 4090, like you can't find one for less than $1,000. Like, and they're not just like, like I've already said what needs to be said. It's fucking ridiculous. Phase 17. Let's go. I think I'm on phase 9. I have a feeling we'll hit phase 10 quite soon. Chime Echo. I'm assuming you're saying that for you and not for me. God damn. I need. I need. I really want to do old hunts, man. I want. It's like. Oh, you okay? Like while we're on the topic of like tech still, like you know it's fucking really expensive. DSs with capture cards. Holy shit, man. Like there's no way to capture a DS without a like. Ugh. When I started streaming, I very heavily considered getting one. And I kind of wish I did. I mean, like, oh my god, I haven't looked in so long. Well, now I gotta look again, huh? Yeah, 400 bucks. $400 dues for a DS with a capture card in it. You know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. I hate that the Steelix doesn't spawn unless I'm like right on top of it. Any old Nintendo console is expensive unless it's bought in Japan. And if you buy one in Japan, they're region locked. I hate that. I hate that. That's a bit. That's a Nintendo thing that I really don't like is region locking. And there's no way to change it either. Like it's just you're locked to the region. I don't it's just like I don't know why, but it's like it's not just like Nintendo shit. I was watching a video. Apparently they did that with like DVD players, TVs, VCRs, like lots of different tech was like region locked, and I'm like, I think it has something to do with like the way their copyright system works, like the way like you like watch media and shit, and like so it just makes it easier to region lock shit to like so you don't have to deal with like piracy and shit. But it's just like, dude, like the world is so interconnected now that like, dude, imagine like buying a DVD player because you have like a bunch of Blu-rays that you want to watch, but you accidentally buy one from America, which is something you could do if you buy something on eBay, right? And you can't watch your movies because it's literally it's region locked. It literally won't play the DVDs that you bought in the UK. Like it won't work. Not a, and even like you need a step down converter, especially, oh my god, because they don't take the same, like that's the other thing that blows my mind. It's like they don't take the same electricity. It's just like they don't take the same electricity, which is just like a whole other can of worms. Are switches region locked? I think so. I think switches are region locked. Pretty much, if you want to have fun on any like game console, it's probably region locked. I think it's more or less the games that are actually region locked now. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know how it works, but I think region locking is ridiculous. But I know why they do it. It's like I'm like more than certain it's a piracy prevention thing. Like they just really, 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 really don't want you stealing their shit. But it's like if you own the thing, you should be able to use it. So sucks to suck, I guess. I just am like, a DS capture card would be cool. I feel like I remember back when I would like get really into watching people shiny hunt. Oh no, I would. People had like 4, and I'm like, oh my god, dude, like they had 4 fucking like DS capture cards, and I'm like, first of all, buying one that was a capture card was not cheap. And sending yours off to be turned into a capture card also wasn't very cheap. It was like $200, 300 maybe. It took a lot because what you had to do was you had to take the whole thing apart and then like solder a chip onto the board. It's a huge process. That's the whole reason why there are companies that do it. You know. Like I said, maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll send it on a DS capture card. If we keep doing more shiny hunting and the money stuff isn't a problem anymore. Could be done at home. Hard part would be getting the chip. Yeah, they sell the chip. They do. They sell the chip, but you need to be like fairly tech savvy and like good with like craftsmanship to like also not fucking fry the board. That's the other thing. There's a video on YouTube of how to do it. Like I haven't watched it in a while, but it's just like. But like, let's just say there's a reason. There's a reason people just buy the thing instead of just banking it, making it themselves. I'm gonna go pass out. Faux show, King. Faux show. I need to go like make a sandwich or something soon. I don't know, man. I got nothing left in my head to talk about. Oh, fuck this weather. Of course the thing I'm going for is just gonna milk me for everything I've got. What a miss. I don't think you can handle this. Not really one you ever come to. In fact, never going to want it for me. Meant it to be. I think this is the what am I gonna say? The reason I definitely slowed up with the shiny hunting is just that like it very much is very reliant on people to bounce off of. Because I noticed that like I even noticed it back then too. Like if I had people to bounce off of, I can do this all day. I can do this all day long. Nope. At least the muscle memory is fully kicked in now. I wonder where everyone else is. this through. We never wanted to be abused. Give up. It's no use. If we're fucked up, you're to blame. I'm still thinking about that goddamn keyboard. I'm still thinking about that fucking goddamn keyboard, man. Why is it take? It's like, you know, it's like when the shipping company gives you like the range of like, oh, it'll be here between these days. You always expect it to be there on the first. It was supposed to be here yesterday, but now it's saying it's supposed to be here tomorrow, and I'm like, I need to do stuff on the thing, on the rig. I need to do it now. I need to do it now. It's not fair. And keyboards are so expensive. Dude, why? Like, dude, it was used. It's icky. It's got fucking other people's stupid finger grease in it. It's probably junk. Like, $15. Like, absolutely ridiculous. It's like, oh, sure, you could have bought a wired one for like $8, but I'm like, dude, for what this is, it needs to. I need to be able to freely move with it. It's so very, very much a first world problem. That's phase 10. God damn it. Getting the ball. I'm gonna throw it at your butt. Bro, really? Hold on. Why are you being such a fucking stooge, bro? I should catch it in an Ultra Ball. Yeah. Didn't mean to do that. So that's phase 10. I'm getting all my buttons mixed up now. Back to backs? We've had it happen once. No, you're not looking likely. Felix, I really wish you would spawn from a mile away, which you should. Why do I have to be right above you? You know, oh, that's not too fucking bad. Man, end up having a fucking shiny living dex at some point. If I just keep getting these little bastards. I think we'll get to 800 and then we'll change it up. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm feeling right now. I'm just kind of going with what's going. You feel me? Part of me is really annoyed with what GTA has done to my friend group. Like, I like grinding as much as, like, most people, if not more. But it's... I think I'm more just irritated that, like, I'm not on that wave with them. Because it's, like... I'm big on just, like... Whenever a game is, like, reaching... Or, like, it doesn't even need to be a game, just, like, anything. Is, like, reaching the end of its lifespan. You know, and you know it's coming, and now there's a target for when it's ending, right? I feel substantially less incentive to, just, you know, play the game or, like, do something, because I'm like, okay, all this effort's gonna just be kind of wasted, because it's, like, the thing is that, like, especially in something like GTA, where it's like, I've done everything I've wanted to do, either, like, years ago or recently. Like, I've done it all. Like, I don't really want to do anything else. I don't really feel the need or purpose to grind anymore. It's like, sure, you can get, like, new cars and fucking planes and all that stupid shit. But I'm like, oh, I just don't care. I just don't care. Like, that's the thing for me, is, like, I just don't fucking care. Because I'm like, I'm not going to put time into a game that I know is dying. They're like, oh, you make money so fast, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't really find enjoyment in doing the heists anymore. I don't really want to do I don't know. I just don't really care anymore. I don't know. I feel very game bored recently. Just like fucking. I don't know. I just really want to. Sometimes I just want to shoot the shit. I don't really want to game or anything. It's fine. It is what it is. Like, I don't really mind rambling to myself, but it's still like a little more. Maybe I'll work on the video I want to make. I don't know if I want to keep going for this Steelix. I ain't gonna lie. It just kind of it just adds like just enough time to the point where I'm like, especially when it's not even fucking there, man. I could just skip. I mean, I already have an Electivire. We can just skip it. Let's just skip it. I mean, like, I don't really care that much anymore. I have the Rhyperior. Because I'm really, like, I'm really just after the Gligar. I'm only going, like, I'm just going to go for the things that I don't have. It's mainly just the time it takes to spawn, dude. Like, I have to be, like, right next to it. You seen the screenshot? Yes, I saw it. I just got Shiny Alpha Electivire. That's what it's called. Yep. Why are you going to the village? Because that's the way to reset the like you have to do that to reset it. Unless you catch it or kill it. Like it won't respawn unless you go back to the village. It's too ingrained. It's too ingrained in my rhythm. I'm not gonna change it. It doesn't take that much time. It doesn't even take that much time, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just trying to fly through these. I don't need another shiny Probopass. I don't need a Rhyperior. I just want Gligar or Gliscor. Or the Gabite down there. Oh, why can't they spawn faster? It's like, I can see it from a mile away, man. Like, come on. Been playing Soul Silver. I have never played the second gen games. And it's like, I've never played Gen 2, I've never played Gen 3. I've played 4, 5, 6. I've pretty much played everything except for 2, 3, and like the new stuff, like the brand new stuff. I haven't played any of the new games yet. It's weird because I'm like kind of in the middle. I'm like, do you get them? Like, do I get them, or do I just wait for the next one to come out? Because like they don't really like this. Scarlet Violet didn't really interest me. And like knowing the way like these fuckers come out with games, like they'll say like, oh, it comes out next week, and it, like no warning whatsoever. But what are you doing in Soul Silver? Why does Gliscor insist on like always having his back to me? People say next games are either Let's Go Johto or Idle Unova, Legends, Kyurem, Black and White 3. Oh, dude, I'm so out of the loop when it comes to like what games are coming. I would like I would really like to see another Let's Go game. I really like the way it looked. But more open world is always a good thing. Like I want open world voice acting. I want it to feel like a fleshed out AAA game. And with the money those fuckers make, it should not be that much to ask for. Idle is BDSP company. Oh, gross. It's like I didn't have a problem with like the chibi shit, but I don't really want more of it. Yeah, you have to use a Joy-Con. And this controller ain't got it ain't got that movement shit. It looks pretty, but this is the worst. This is like unironically, this is one of the worst controllers I have ever used. It is garbage. It's like, oh, it's got extra buttons on the back. Ooh, how cool is that? And it looks like Pikachu. Oh, that's cool. It just never stays connected to anything. Joy-Cons broke. That's why you got a controller. See, my Joy-Cons are fine. I just have big hands, so they don't fit very well. Like they're not very comfortable to use for long periods of time. They're okay for like reset hunting. Oh yeah, the stick dude. This fucking controller's got stick drift. Like it is like I can kind of fix it sometimes if I just turn the controller off and on again a few times. It'll semi fix it, but it doesn't fix it, you know? And I'm like, dude, this is ridiculous. I'm like, a fucking $50 controller should not, like, the quality feels good. It feels strong, and oh my god. Oh, right. He's not shiny, even though he's red. Not the same color. It's not shiny. If I get another shiny Luxio, I'm gonna kill somebody. Playing Soul Silver for fun. That's good. The thing is like, I think about, like, BDSP, right? I don't. It's like one of those things where it's like it just doesn't have the same charm as Gen 4. It doesn't. It's like, again, I know people like the chibi shit. I know it's like that. It's what people like. It technically is a remastered version of Gen 4. I know it is, but I would find myself. It's like, dude, I have the Gen 4 games. I have Platinum. I'm probably gonna go back and play Platinum. Like, I'm not like I don't find myself really eager to go back to BDSP other than the shiny hunt. Even the shiny hunting isn't great. Like, I still need to get Arceus, but like once I have the, you know, once I have Arceus, I have all the mythicals. That's all of them. Like, I have Shaman, Darkrai, and then hold on. I have a hard time against Bugsy because Quilava takes 4 embers, but Scyther kills Quilava before. My other mons are Wooper and Slowpoke. Oh boy. And even if I lower Scyther stats, it has U-turn. Oof. So you just weren't meant to win. That's what it sounds like. God, I wish Braviary could actually fly instead of just gliding. Oh, that's cringe. I'm feeling very burned out right now. I don't know why. I think I got like 8 more encounters in me. I'm just trying to get to 800. Radio also glide is unless you buy the $35 DLC for Fly. That's the jokes, man. I don't know. Like, shit like that really turns me away from the new games. It really does. My ride on. My ride on. Clever. Like, I'm not paying. It's just like. It's like, it's not just the games. It's like my friend bought them because he's into more of the competitive scene, like into the more like competitive battling and stuff. Like, that's fine. Like, do that all day long. I don't care about that. Like, I'm just like, you know why I play these games? I play them to shiny hunt and like feel out the story and shit. But you know, like when it's just more and more just filler shit, and then like they charge you for it, like I'm just like, nah, dog, nah. Like I ain't into that. Mm-mm. Galar was filler. Palladian DLC is not filler. Eh. I don't know. I just kind of fell off the wagon a bit with Pokemon. Less sound issue, less sound. What does that mean? Like you can't hear the game? Like I don't know what sound issue means. Is it like I can adjust the volumes of shit, but I don't know what's like what's too loud, what's too quiet. I know there's definitely something wrong with the Elgato. Like I can't hear it through stream, so like I can only hear it through like my TV, and it sounds fine through the TV. But like recording wise, I don't know what it sounds like. Helpful. Alright, we're so close to the end here. Let's just run through this. I don't want it. If I have no one to bounce off of, I don't really want to do this. Man, I haven't seen a Shinx in so long. I thought that, I'm like, what the hell is that? Four more. Oh, I'm taking too long, bro. Come on. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Come on, three more. Three more. It's like running a goddamn mile. Three more. Come on. come on, come on, come on. Oh. We see eye to eye. Figure her out, but no, she may not be Miss Right. She'll do right now. Do right now. Sorry, my battery on my phone died. It's alright. I'm only doing this last one because like I'm just kind of burned. God damn it! Fucking. Oh man. All right, I think I'm gonna like. I know this is a short one today, but I'm just kind of burned, and my throat's still kind of not feeling too great. So I think that's the best move for me. Not you. There you are. Take care of yourself. You too, brother. You too. All right. That'll be it for me. Love you fuckers. See you tomorrow or later tonight.